Coniferous Forest. That is in the northern half of the Earth, in northern Canada, in Alaska, in northern Europe and Scandinavia, Norway, Sweden, Finland, in the Baltic countries, Estonia and Finland, in Russia, and then up in Siberia also. Now, and there are trees who are firs, pine, spruce, and fir. And they have needles. Now, and they have needles for a reason. The ground is covered with conifer needles a lot. There is a lot of coldness, so it's a lot cold, and the ground is frozen. And so that means the trees have for the most of the time of the year don't access to nutrients or water. And there's also the soil is also poor because the water is leaching away the nutrients. Now, and they have firs for a reason. Now the reason is that the surface of the fir is very much smaller than the leaf, and also have a thick cuticle inside of them. So that makes the water loss through them, the transpiration of the water, very much lower. And when spring hits, they can directly start to grow, because they having the needles for 3 to 10 years, and then they are losing only a few of them. So as soon as summer hits or spring, they can directly start to grow. And that makes these trees very good for forestation schemes, because they grow quite fast. Now, in these regions where the rivers running upwards to the North Pole, to the Arctic Ocean. But it happens down spring and summer that the south of the river, so further down in the south, is already thawed all the way, the snow is melting and the ice is melting, the river is running upwards, but then the upper part of the river is not yet melted, and the water just keeps standing there, and there are many lakes and swamps. They are also scourged by the ice sheet which was there 10,000 years ago. And in Siberia there are some rivers running downwards also through the plains. And that thing is 1,000-2,000 kilometers, maybe 3,000 kilometers thick from the north down, and the whole belt is 13,000 kilometers big. And it's also often known as Taiga. That's according to Reader's Digest, Library of Modern Knowledge, Book 3, Part 22, Regions of the Earth, written by Hugh Clayton, John Coyle, Michael Frenchman, and D.H. Sinclair, on the page 1084 and 1085.